These miners dig gold by hand in pits dug in the Sahara Desert. It's incredibly dangerous work because the pits collapse all the time and hundreds of people lose their lives in this way every year. Now, the gold that comes out of the pits makes it into jewelry all over the world. And there's really no way to tell where the gold came from once it's all melted down. Or at least that's what I thought until I met two guys who run a store in Cabbagetown, and they make jewelry sourced from only fair trade and fair mined gold. And what this means is that they work directly with miners like the ones I met in Burkina Faso to improve the conditions of their work, the environmental practices, and the safety so that these miners are getting a fair deal. I went to their store in Cabbagetown in order to see how they work and to see the other end of the process.
All our customers have the opportunity to participate in the design and manufacture, but also the sourcing of their rings. So once the 3D printer has given us our final prototype, we're going to cast it into metal. We're going to place this in the kiln. Once the flask has been fired, we take it out and we put it in this machine here, which is our casting machine. So what we have here is the gold. This material has actually been audited from the mine, so there's a record of it, where it came from and who it came to. So what we're going to use is this machine here to cast the metal. It uses electricity, so it actually uses induction to melt the metal. I'm going to wait till this gets up to temperature, and then I'm going to tip it. The crucible has poured the metal now into our flask, and once it's done, we're going to take it out and expose the rings.
Fair trade jewelry marries high and low tech, and as more and more people want to know where their gold came from and want to know that it contributed to people's livelihoods in the developing world, and maybe that it had less of an environmental impact, that can only increase demand for this kind of a business. For thestar.com, I'm Marco Ciaonove.